Solomon, I love the focus on educating and activating new capital because we've had so many guests on this show. I just see this theme over and over again that how much of the population doesn't realize that they could be investing in these high growth startups, how to do that well, and then ultimately building the confidence to write the check.
Indeed.
Like so many of the great angel group leaders that I've had on this show talk about the impact of their educational programming, the structures that they put in place to help new members understand how to do this well and to do this in community. Like all of those things are just so important. What have you found to be some of the most helpful educational activities for new angels joining your community in recent years? Like what seems to click the most with your members?
So we do have what we describe as the Angel Fellowship. It's a cohort-based educational program that helps us induct new members. Now it's a program that then teaches the angels the basics of angel investing, from deal sourcing to negotiations to structuring to being an effective member of the Lagos Angel Network, to understanding the different kinds of instruments that there are in there, to assessing how to assess founders, how to assess deals, and developing your angel thesis as an investor. So the program is pretty much a 6 weeks comprehensive lesson on the whole angel investing spectrum, and we found that to be very enlightening for our members. As a network, we also have borrowed a leaf from the work that is being done by the New York Angel Network.
Hmm.
Yeah, when I took over reins of office, I went down to Seraph, the Seraph document that they have, everything that was ever written there that is made available in public, every article ever written on the Seraph on the Seraph website. I studied, and then put an African face to it, and tried to um, match the African reality with what those documents were saying. And then we've now begun to create our own version of those guidebooks. So we do have a guidebook on a number of areas around angel investing,
Hmm.
describing our process. So we put out a guidebook bi-monthly, once every 2 months. We have a guidebook dealing with different aspects. So the more recent one is building your angel brand. And yeah, there's the one that is being worked on as we speak is on exit engineering, where
Hmm.
as an angel group and as angel investors, you want to ensure that we're creating exits, not just talking about it, but ensuring that from the start of the deal, we're considering the exit from the end. And so these guidebooks have helped. One other.
So in those, just before you move on, in those guidebooks, I'm curious what did you change? Like what is the most different? Obviously the New York Angels and Seraph, and what are some of the core differences and things that you've had to adapt?
From the materials from Seraph was just study materials.
I guess the heart of my question is like, what are some of the biggest differences that you felt like you've had to implement?
The materials from Seraph were not used to create this. They were the inspiration. So you study
Mm,
them, you see what the thinking is like from a more established angel group, and say, okay, in our group, what challenges do we have? In our group,
mm,
what do people need to understand in angel investing in Nigeria, across Africa? I'm in a meeting with the guys in Sudan. There's an angel group there forming up, and I'm facilitating a few of the induction process. And So we're helping more and more Africans to understand the nuances of angel investing in Africa, because sure, a lot of the things there are different. We have cultural differences. We we are more communal than some other societies, and this brings to bear how we deal with money and businesses in Africa. It also helps us understand that the average African, for example, needs to now be taught that uh, seed capital, or capital that comes from the angel capital, is not free money, because if it is family, friends, and fans, I don't like the word fools. If it is family, friends, and fans, then there is a silent lack of accountability there, and so we usually
Mm,
like to now have to say, hey, for us as a network, we're almost institutional. So there's got to be the need for accountability. So the conversations vary based on the nuances of the market.